One, and welcome to the broadcast. Let me bring in a few more people, see if I can do it correctly. It's always a new for me. But I'm very glad to see you, and I want to say a very happy Wednesday to everyone. If I can get it. There it is. All right, and I want to thank you for coming in to join me this evening. All right. I'm going to see if I do this correctly. I will. And I'm actually trying to share the video, so this is going to be one of my things I have to do a better job of, I do believe. But anyway, thank you for coming. I'm going to see how that works out. If it doesn't, I'll just keep working until I get it. All right, so I'm hoping that everyone is going to be able to see it, that I've shared it on the different platforms and people can see it also. But let me just say hello to everyone. Happy Wednesday. My name is Angela McGowan, and I'm a professional healthcare advocate. And I belong to the National Organization of Alliance of Professional Healthcare Advocates. So what do? I create solutions that enable you, the patient, you and the patients that I work with, yes, to receive excellent health care because it is a right and not a privilege. My clients know that I am very loyal and my allegiance is to them and to the loved ones that bring them to see me on their behalf and to ensure that the patient care that they receive serves them by getting them or having them remain on a path to regaining health and not just to manage them to a place of anxiety and frustration. So a bit about me, I was in healthcare for over 20 years, helping patients with the coordination of care and of benefits, which allowed them to obtain excellent health care in all areas, as well as getting any needed assistance for their loved ones and for their caregivers. So I have a few reminders on this evening. Just know that Medicare enrollment has already begun. It started on Sunday, October 15th, and will be ending December 7th. And that the Affordable Healthcare Marketplace insurance will begin to be available on November 1st. Now, don't look for mailers. Don't look for navigators in the hospitals or doctors' offices trying to sign you up in various places. Don't look for any commercials reminding you that it's going to be available. And don't wait when it starts, because the cutoff is not next January 31st, 2018, as it was before. No, it is on December 15th of this year, okay? So those are just a few reminders. So, of course, I'm dating myself, but that's okay, because some things I saw like on YouTube and some things I might have seen like as a little girl. So here we go. So years ago, the most watched, the most popular, and at that time, the biggest money-making TV shows were, and still are for the most part, doctor/hospital shows. Okay, like Dr. Kildare. I know he was there, but I don't really know. But Dr. Marcus Welby. Now, you know that Dr. Kildare and Dr. Marcus Welby, maybe you might not know, but definitely I know Dr. Welby. I remember seeing that at some point. They were beloved by millions because of house calls. That's right. They rolled up their sleeves and they put their practices on hold. They would leave patients in the waiting room and they would come to your home. They made house calls, all right? And they were big on getting solutions to your medical issues. And then there was Dr. Gannon, Dr. Joe Gannon. Yes, that began with the medical center. So the big hospitals were involved, not just the small practices, but now you got to see doctor interaction and the administration, all the things that went on with the patients in a hospital setting, okay? So Dr. Gannon, he wasn't just a great doctor who fought to get you excellent medical service and all the help you needed and your loved ones. No, no. He introduced handsomeness to the doctor field. That's right. So, okay, I'm sure that some of you might not know him, but hey, check him out on YouTube. And that day, he was a good-looking doctor because, you know, everybody else was usually older and wrinkled and, you know, they were just a doctor. That's it. All right, then we began to have more of teamwork doctor shows. So there was St. Elsewhere. Hi, thanks for coming. I don't really know who's on because I'm doing this from a different platform, so just bear with me. But thanks for coming. All right, so St. Elsewhere, of course, that was the precursor for shows like ER and Grey's Anatomy, all right? All three of these shows take you directly into the hospital. They show you multiple types of procedures, insurance, denials, family care, non-family care, all right? They also brought you close up and in person to the physicians' lives and the interactions that they had with each other, okay? So making them more personable, more real, all right? And they did show you when there were medical mistakes made, you know, how the doctors got called on the red carpet, got removed from rotation, moved off the service, you know, just different things like that. So it made you think like you really knew what was going on in the hospital. And then, in between all those shows, let's not forget House. That's right. Now, what made House different from ER and from Grey's Anatomy and from St. Elsewhere was House was all about the diagnosis. That's right. That was it. He was determined. No treatment was going to go on. How could you treat what you possibly can't be sure the patient has? And so to ensure the diagnosis, House often bullied his residents to go to the patient's homes, to their workplace. They went to the backyards. They were in the refrigerators, in the drain pipes, looking at the detergent. And much because he was determined not to make a preventable error or a medical mistake that could cause the patient's death. Determination, that's what he was. But I have to inform you, sadly, that all of that was TV, and that perhaps many of the writers of those series, they might have had firsthand knowledge. Maybe that's how they interacted with their doctors or saw that go on. You know, and it inspired their writing. But nowhere in any of the series do you see millions without health care. You don't see the millions that struggle because of pre-existing conditions. So don't be shocked and don't be alarmed by these statements, because today, let me tell you that healthcare is a multi-billion-dollar business a year, okay? A multi-billion-dollar business a year. And there was a time when you would always hear about patient care, patient care, patient care, patient care. Just subtly, it was changed a term and it became just healthcare. And now you may not hear it, but it is referenced as total managed care, all right? Managing you into submissiveness regarding physicians, procedures, policies, priorities, and pharmaceuticals. That's right. Dare I say, millions that go to the doctor have no clue of what happened in that appointment, why they're taking certain meds, procedures. So that brings me to my topic, which is, why do you ask more questions of a fast food worker than your primary care doctor? Now, we all have our favorite fast food places to go and get something to eat, right? But for the sake of generalities, I'm focusing on burgers. Now, it could be a hamburger, a cheeseburger, a turkey burger, a vegan burger, whatever you want it to be, okay? Just a burger. So imagine that you're going to a place for the simple reason that you like the way it's prepared. Sounds like a good reason to me. So you come to this place because they have all the ingredients you want. You have the ability to choose. You have the right to say what you want. You have the capacity to deny taking what you don't like, what you didn't want, and what you did not order. And you pay based on the fact that what you requested has been done to your satisfaction. Now let's think about going to the doctor. Are you there because the doctor has what you want? Like knowledge, the degrees, experience, professionalism? Are you there because the physician you chose, because it's the physician you chose or the physician you were given, depending on type of health insurance? Do you have the right to speak up, to communicate your symptoms and talk about the meds that you are taking presently that aren't solving the problems? And what about a second opinion? Is that an option if you believe it's necessary? Based on the fact that you are really having what I always tell you is prepaid medical, because it includes a deductible, a copay that's already paid, and you're paying for parking for that day. So when you've done all that paying, do you leave the doctor's office satisfied because you have been helped as you requested? Now let's go back to the burger place. This is what I ask for when I go. I want a cheeseburger with mayonnaise, lettuce, and tomato only. Seems simple, but somebody's always going to say, ketchup and onions, would you like mustard? No thanks. I already put my order in, but no thanks. That's it. Then I ask for fries, no salt on the fries, no, whatever you cook them in, that's okay, but don't like extra, don't shake no salt on them. I just want that. And then either I want an orange drink or a fruit punch. So that's my order. That's me. And let's just say I pay for what I've requested. And they say, my number is 64. Okay, cool. My number is 64. Now, I'm going to wait for what I want, what I requested. Now, when they call number 59, I'm not going to get up to get up and see what it was they ordered. When they call 62, I'm not moving because my number is 64. But if the next number is 81, I'm interested because they skipped a whole lot of numbers, namely 62. They skipped 63, 64, and all the other 60s and 70s and landed on 81. Now, if after 81 they move to 82, I'm going to get up and ask some questions because I want to know what happened. I want to know who's in charge. I want my money back. I don't want to fool around because my number is 64, and guess what? I already paid you. I already told you what I wanted. And now at this point, I feel like you're just wasting my time. But in the doctor's office, these are the top 5 questions that patients ask. Number 1, is the doctor in? Is the doctor on time? Are they on schedule? Because like you're looking around, look at the waiting room. Are they on time? Do you validate parking? It's important. Where's the restroom? I don't usually do that because they're usually going to ask for something once you get in there. And if all else fails, can I reschedule my appointment? Can you see a pattern in these questions? All of these questions are asked and answered before the patient even gets in the examining room. None of these questions have to do with medical decisions, diagnosis, symptoms, the plan of care, the plan of treatment. I like to know why. Don't you want to know why? Because the truth is, most patients are not prepared for their medical appointments, be it a new appointment, an annual physical, urgent care, same-day appointments, or return visits. As a patient advocate, my goal, my mission is to educate you on how to stop being the doctor's patient and to become a powerful patient. You see, a powerful patient knows about why power, and that is your providers owe wisdom, ethics, and respect. So because of why power, the powerful patient goes to the doctor prepared. For example, let's just say you're going to a new doctor, be it a referral specialist, but you've not seen them before. So you're going to have your records, right? You're going to have the current medications that you're on, your insurance cards, ID. Now remember, you are experiencing managed care. I don't care if it's PPO, EPO, POS, it's all managed care, okay? So you're going to be sure that your records are there, even if you have to bring them. Now, I know the EMR, Electronic Medical Record System, I know. But are you aware that the EMR is called by several names depending on what hospital? That's right. The EMR may be EMR at one HMO, but it might be something else, CS Link at another hospital. It might be Ulink. It might be Uplink. But whatever it is, it all means the same thing. But what if your doctor that you're seeing now okay, I think we're back. But what if your doctor is not part of that EMR system? You need to be prepared, okay? Because you don't want to go into the doctor and start talking about a water pill that's sort of white with black stripes on it, or the blue cholesterol pill that's oval, or is it triangle? Or the blood pressure pill that's pink, but it's square. No, you need to bring the bottles of those pills, because I'm not sure if you're aware, but every manufacturer not only makes the pills differently in different shapes, they use different colors. So to make sure that your doctor is able to assist you with your symptoms, you need to bring that bottle. You need to be prepared so that the dosage is there and it's not a guessing game when it comes to your health. As the patient, yes, you know that the doctor is the expert, and that's why you're there. But as a powerful patient, you know your body, and you know the symptoms that you have that has been occurring in your body. And so documentation along with preparation is what you need to manifest at this appointment. Documentation like, have you been able to eat? Is there a change in sleep patterns? Nausea or not? Anxiety or not? These are things that you need to be able to answer, because there are questions that are going to come up in that conversation. And the powerful patient is not going to allow the primary reason for their symptoms to be these: your gender, your race, your age, your weight, if you had a child or not, or what kind of job you're working on. Those are not going to be the primary, but they may be actively participants. You can go for that. But usually when you get a lot of those other things, it's a clue of, I'm not really sure, I don't know, or I don't believe you're really experiencing all of these things at the same time. So they may play a part but they're not the primary. So there needs to be great communication between you and the doctor when you're a powerful patient, because the powerful patient is going to leave that appointment with these three things. Number one, a clear diagnosis. What is wrong and what is it called? A treatment plan. Meds, a diet change, activity increase. Gonna know about it. And a plan of care. What should you expect to happen? How long should you wait to see if the treatment is actually working? What things are going to occur? And when do you follow up for an appointment? A second visit. If this is not your experience with your physician, you're not a powerful patient. No, you're a doctor's patient. But becoming a powerful patient does not happen overnight. But step one is being prepared. Okay? Step two is documentation. So if it's not your experience that you leave the doctor's office with these three things, I invite you to schedule time with me so that I can help activate your why power and educate you, empower you to become a powerful patient. So feel free to inbox me. You can schedule an appointment with me. I've left my information right here on Facebook, and it's Angie's Pace, ANGIESPACE.book.me. You wouldn't leave the fast food place without the burger you ordered and the items you requested and it done your way, right? Why leave the doctor's office feeling bad? Why take tests in the doctor's office, lab work? You don't know why it's being drawn. You don't know what they're looking for. Why leave with medications and you don't know what the side effects are? You don't know if this is continuous or you'll be taking this medicine the rest of your life. No timeline and no return visit. You need to receive excellent care. So I invite you to schedule time with me at angiespace.youcanbook.me so that I can help activate your why power and educate you on becoming a powerful patient. All right, so I hope that you've learned that just like when somebody's trying to put onions on a burger that you didn't ask for, or you ask for a veggie burger and somebody's talking about a turkey burger, you know that look you give them? That's the same look you need to give the doctor when they're telling you you're a woman, you're this age, you're that. No, I'm going to need a clear diagnosis. I'm going to need a treatment plan, and I want a plan there. Remember, it's your right to be a powerful patient. I can help you be one. Have a blessed day. Blessings and favor to everybody. Take care. Bye.